Hey guys, we're back with another episode of the Let's Build. This is episode 7 with your bestest buddy old pal, Golden Turkey 97. So let's get straight into the book. S. Daily Universe says you should add broken legs, so if you fall from a high place, there's a chance you'll get a broken bone. That is a good idea. I will most likely be doing that. I'm not sure if I want to do it just yet, but the fall damage and damage effects that I'm trying to implement seem pretty good for survival like games like the zombie apocalypse one we're doing right now. The next comment is Wing Cow, a watchtower in the corner. Yes, we will be doing that. And the next one is Susan. I think Susan Granshaw. I think I cannot remember. But put graffiti on the walls. That is a really good idea, actually. So my idea could be that paintings could be changed into graffiti, and remember, leave your Minecraft username at the end of your comments so I can put your player head in the chest. Otherwise, there is no player heads in the chest like there is this episode. Also, guys, I forgot to say, if you leave a comment and I don't put it in the next episode, I usually typically record around a day or two after the latest episode goes out. So right now it is, I'm pretty sure, a day and a half after the first episode came out, maybe 2 days. But yeah, if I don't put your comment in the episode, I'm not ignoring it. I probably have read it by the time this next episode comes out, or this one I'm recording at the moment. I probably have read it. It's just that I recorded it a bit earlier than you replied the comment or made the comment. So if it's not in there, I'm sorry. Try a bit earlier next time. But yeah, just keep at it until I put it in the book. But yeah, let's get cracking. As per usual, guys, I have done a lot of work and I plan to do more. I hope this episode that I get to finish this little area. So what this area is going to be, I've decided, is the player comes out of the prison and there's a store here, and you have to go over to the store. You don't have to, but that's where the player gets the majority of his food supplies, his or her. Um, this is pretty much where the player gets their food supplies for the game. Not all of them. There's not going to be too much, but the player can take whatever they can. I'm going to have the weight limit so they can only carry so much food. Remember that. The car's going to be here. There's going to be a car here, and only one of them will work. And that's going to be the player's car that they use to move places. And you have to use fuel. So you have little gas canisters lying around. I don't know what item I'm going to be using as the gas canister. I was thinking... I don't even know. But I was going to use the gas canisters to fill up the car's fuel. You have to find gas canisters to fill up your car, and if you don't have any gas left in your car, then you break down on the highway, and you use the highway as a way to get more gas and supplies. So if you've ever played the game Survival Instinct, it's a Walking Dead game. Um, yeah, so it's pretty much going to be similar to that. So I got in here done. Pretty much all I have to do now is go along on the floor and just place these barrier blocks just to make sure that the player can't walk on the just walk over them. So these barrier blocks pretty much are just here so that the player can't walk up to it and they can't jump on it, and it actually looks like a shelf. So the closest thing they could do is probably go like that. Okay, so we got a few things going on here. We got this truck. This is going to be the player's truck. So when the player comes out here, I was going to have this pressure plate here. I've replaced the iron door. The pressure plate here activates something, which I haven't done yet. But that pressure plate is going to activate a text sequence that's going to say, the player, oh, you need to go, or actually, no, I'll make it say, maybe I should get food and water. I'm a bit thirsty, or I'm feeling a bit peckish, or something along those lines. So the player will come over and see the store, so they'll come up to the store and they'll notice this. So for the drinks, I was going to make it so that when you drink one of these, you do not get the water bottle back. So when you drink that, it deletes the water bottle, which I could possibly do now. And I'll show you how to do another item head as well. So weakness 2, and we need a clear 1. So clear at P water, no, potion underscore. I seem to have forgotten the command, but I remembered it. It's clear at P glass bottle the amount, or, oh no, the data of it, so 0, so it doesn't have any data on it, and the amount, so 0, 1. So when I drink this, actually, I'll give myself some more water bottles just to show you. If I go game mode 0, I drink a few water bottles just to show you that I do have some glass bottles. Now we drink the Thirster Cola. It will get rid of one of my glass bottles, so now I only have, well, one less than the amount. So that pretty much just defeats the use, because I want it to be like a one-time use thing, so the player's wary of using it, like, oh, I want to use it, but I don't want to use it because it's bad. I'm not too sure. That's really what I want the player to be thinking. There's a few different block models, or not block models, few different player heads that look different. There's this one that looks like Coke. There's a few ones that look like Fanta and Sprite and Pepsi. I was thinking of using a few different ones of them that give different effects, but I really don't know. Just be sure to leave a comment whether or not I should. I don't think I've done this yet, so I may as well run you guys through how I do the block model dropping. So I did a brief explanation, but I'm not really sure I went over it exactly with you. So this is pretty much how it's done. So you get to the skull owner part, and you copy. I'll leave the website that I look for. The website that I look for my player heads on. It's called freshcoal.com/main collection. It's a bunch of player heads. I think I searched up quality heads or something, and this was the first one that came up. But let's go have a look. We'll get these 3 commands. We'll just copy them. Oh, I need that to be there. Oh, actually, I'll redo it. This one, and this one. We need to copy them. My copy, the exact command thing is my R button. I changed it. Okay, so then you grab this, and you delete it, replace it, and you come over here to the skull beans, and we need to make it skull water. So /scoreboard objectives add skull water dummy. So now there is a dummy of skull water. Okay, so this should work, and I can't remember the potion. I can't remember the number. I think it's 373 or something along those lines. Alright, so we need to change this to water. And I think that's it for that one. Now the next one is kill skull water with minimum of 2. Now hopefully, when I drop it... Oh! Woo! Okay, something went wrong there. Oh, okay. Oh. 0... count 1 damage. Okay, I think clear. Now we can try it again. We'll grab the water bottle. Okay. There we go. Sweet. So there's the water bottle done now. Then when I drink this, won't take the water bottle away, which is good, which is what we want. We got a few things done in the meantime. So one thing I'd like to show you guys is this. This is the other side of the police station, so it's sort of like an observation point where the players can come and get more computers and more books, more scrap metal and books. Up here is just a observation point where you can have a look. Not much out there. But let's go back down. As you can see, I have started the terrain in the background. I was hoping this could be the main truck the player ends up taking. The player is going to be using this as their mode of transportation. You can actually break these and get scrap metal as well. So this terrain is just something to stop the player from being able to walk past. It's pretty much just a substitute for using trees I don't really like using trees as a barrier unless they are fallen down and custom made instead of just spawned in with a sapling. But if we come over here, we can see I have made text, and that is using this technique again. Ooh, I've stood on it a few times. Here we go. Here we go. Like that. So basically it's telling you I need to check out the store across the road. Maybe they'll have some food supplies there. And then your new objective. So each one has its own command block every 3 blocks. And it summons a redstone block falling sand about 25 blocks above. So it ends up being, I think, 5-second delay between each piece of text, which I reckon is pretty cool. Same technique as before, but I have expanded this, done a little bit more decoration here, fixed that up there, made the path look a bit more decayed, I guess. This area is meant to be sort of off to the side of not a massive city, but like a little civilian city. So I want the player to go in here, and when he gets in here, if you've ever played the game Unturned, there is a heap of Let's Plays on there. I want every city to be similar to that, so it's just like a little flat area of land with a few houses. You can go in the houses and scavenge the area for supplies, but you're only limited to the space within the city, and you cannot get out of the little suburban town thing. So you're only limited to within it, and you have to travel in your car. I really want the player to travel in their car a lot and rely on fuel as a source of transportation. Okay, I set up a little mechanism. Let's give it a shot. Oh, did that? No? Okay. Alright, so once my fall score gets to, I think it's 1,500, maybe 2,000, then which is 15 blocks, then my bleeding score gets set to 1. Yeah, there we go. And I'm bleeding now, and if I heal myself, it's the only way to... Why aren't I losing any health? So I figured out that this command here isn't the /scoreboard players set at P, at P, bleeding 1. Hopefully, what's this top command here? Set fall to 0. No, fall only gets set to 0 once the player uses a bandage. So the fall count still happens. So if I fall about 5 blocks or so, then my fall count will be like 400. And that doesn't heal. That doesn't get regenerated or anything until I use a bandage. So that's another use for bandages, I guess. So my fall count is 1,000. Now, I'm not bleeding yet, just a little bit more. Okay, so this little fall here should do it. I'll heal myself up a little bit. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, here we go. There we go, I'm bleeding now. Now I'm bleeding because I have fallen so much. I have started bleeding. I reckon that's a pretty cool effect. So it's not exactly a broken bone, but it's the closest really I could have to a broken bone sort of effect. I hope it's not too bad. So the splash potions still work. The only thing that'll completely stop it is a bandage, which I think is really cool. So basically, if you don't have a bandage, you're done for. So I'm going to make it that bandages aren't too hard to come by, which means players are going to have to restrict what they jump off, which is a good thing. I really like that. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad. Unfortunately, guys, it looks like this is going to be the end of the episode, but before I finish off, I'd like to show you the bandage, how it resets the fall. So when bandage is set to 1, it basically just sets the fall score to 0 and sets slowness back to 10 for 1 second, so you get slowness for 1 second, so you can't move at all. And it resets, so we'll just go to the start of the story and end the episode here, /TP at P. We'll do the normal routine. Here we go. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy, and I guess I'll catch you all next time. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you have any suggestions, leave a comment. I appreciate all feedback. If you don't like something I do, then leave a comment. If you like something I do, leave a comment. And yeah, everything you've seen today that I've featured in the video is in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.